Okay, we're back out today and we're on a quest for details. We're metal detecting. I am using the Garrett AT Pro. I have it set on 3 bars down on sensitivity. There is a lot of garbage in the ground, so I don't want my sensitivity too high or it would be picking up too many things at once. I want it to be able to distinguish between one and the other. I have zero discrimination. I'm in pro audio mode. And yeah, full battery, so we're off and rolling. And my first target was a penny, which is, this is 1970. Okay, next, whatever it is, the hole, and I see, I think, the edge of another copper penny. And yep, another memorial, Lincoln cent from 1970. Just dug this. I thought we'd bring it to the water and look at it. I guess it looks like some sort of snap rivet. I thought it was something else. Like it's pushed through there and then the little tongs bent over on the back, but it looked like jewelry or something. But it's not. Well, hunting for a while, so I know that we're hitting it. Pretty denuded of signals. But that's why I wanted to come back and make sure here. This is 1946 S. Wheat. First day of the day, we were unskunked. It's like I missed something. I've been stirring this dirt and stirring this dirt. Oh, it's like a rivet. I have my machine turned up really high. It's another wheat. We're gonna wait to clean it off. That's as good as it's gonna get right now. '82, '84. And look, we've got it right out. There it is. There's so many signals. We have another Wheatie. Like it. Yay! Well, good news, bad news. There's a whole lot of targets before we got another high one. That means we're probably not missing a whole bunch this time. And we have a memorial. Lincoln cent from unknown date. But rechecking the hole, looks like we have a coin spill. And that is old wheat. So, awesome. It's like a 55 or a 53. Awesome. That'll do it. Piece of a D buckle. Pretty solid, 40s, low 50s, nickel kind of sound. Just pulled a big old piece of iron through the old nail. Now signal got it cleaner and higher. Lift another one out from under the roots. 55, 60. It's just looks like it's got iron and lead mixed together here. Probably terminals, like electric terminals or something. We'll recheck the hole with. You have to make real minute little movements on this beach. You can't do a full swing or you're picking up so many things that falses you out, and then everywhere you set your scoop, there's no place where you're not getting double signals. So you just keep having to pursue that original sound that you heard and not get sidetracked going analog. And recheck again with the big machine, even in this small of a pile. To what was your intended thing here? I lost it. There's going to be a dozen things that this reacts to. There it is. And we'll recheck it for sure, but there was a wheat penny hiding in amongst all of that. Yay, another wheat. But yeah, that's you'd be picking that up, and half of them are non-ferrous garbage, so pretty crazy, but worth it somehow. It's about the right pace. Well, that was the weirdest thing. I was in hunting a weird low signal. I think it was actually this piece of pipe, but what flipped out of the hole in front of my face was this. Wash it off. So that's the other thing, I've shown that in other videos, is that you can have a signal that is totally obscured by the iron that's above it. So if you drop like 3 nails on top of something with a high tone, it would disappear. That, my friends, 48 must be a different silver than the rest because it didn't go all the way black. But that's a silver dime. I'm gonna do a quiet, little reserved, sneaky woohoo dance. Awesome. Didn't even make a sound under all that iron. That just fell out of a hole where we were digging something else. Yep, 1948. Awesome. Awesome. We're gonna keep going until our fingers fall off. Okay, back to normal. I ran out of signals, went all the way down the beach. Lots of modern garbage. I realized it's all modern fill down there. Buried it, and then this was the only spot that wasn't totally buried. And we have maybe the last Wheatie of the day. Oh, it's okay. It was a coin. Happy to hear it. It's a memorial from 75. Signals are starting off as like 50s, and then as you get them to the surface, then turning, from only that deep, and then they turn into an 81. It's really weird. Like low 50 to 81 all of a sudden as they break surface. Okay, I'm feeling beat, which is a good thing. The sight gave me a little bit of gold fever. That's another Wheatie. That always makes me happy. Yay! Underneath the old willow still. Looks like an Asian coin of some sort. I just see rice. And yeah, we will have to sort that out. You'd never can tell if it's modern or a long time ago dropped. Here's my next something. Oh, it looks like a little belt buckle, and that's all that's left. Yeah, that part was iron. I just don't know what that is. Or how old. Got another little token, it looks like. These are some of my favorites. Kind of sad. I just Got another weedy. That's the good part. On the back, it was stuck to a old square nail, and at least on this lake, on this shore, all the iron is basically shot. So it's 2020, and there's a marker for you. That's how long things can sit in the ground before they are gone to history if they are not recovered. But we'll save this little piece of history and savor it while we can. So I came over to the playground, left my shovel there, I promise. Checked the bottom of the slide. Guess what was laying there? Got the seatbelt ripper on there. That's fine, it was just down deep. Ooh, that's a nice knife. I'll show you that in cleanup. Nice. And just for kicks, to finish the day off, we got our ring. It's a junker, but it's a ring. Oh, it's a good day again. That is going to conclude it for me. It is pretty late. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. Been going at it all day. You know what this part is, right? Thank you for joining me on the quest for details. First start to the right, and on till dawn. Okay, this was another epic hunt. I'm glad that I went back to this beach. You never know, these are all little private resort beaches, and this time you never know if they're going to be when you go back in the future. Plus, I make these videos public, so you know, there's the obvious. I wanted to go back and get it before anybody else did, so that's just part of being a pirate, is that I want the treasure mostus firstus. And these are all the older copper pennies that we found in new zinc pennies, 1 cent pieces. These are 3 nickels that we got, piece of a fishing lure, 2 bullets, all these lead sinkers, pop tops, this many targets. These nails and pieces were giving off squeaky signals that were equal to what the silver coins and the copper coins were doing. So very mixed up, mineralized beach, and that's just what was going on with it. So had to dig them. Glad I did, because every time you pull something like that out, there's other targets that are smaller that would have been obscured by it that showed up. These are all pieces of copper wire and aluminum fence wire and such. Spinner off of a big spinner bait lure, fishing lure, the back of an old paper and brass cartridge shotgun shell. We have a button with the leather with the animal still stuck in it. U-joint for a copper pipe, probably water, another thin copper pipe section. A larger rivet, older style, pound or not pounded, but still heavy copper brass. Don't know what that is. Orange piece of tile that I gathered, because how often do you find, I mean, whatever was going on with that, they had some bright colors, you know. We have a stainless steel screw, piece of a D-buckle. This, not sure. We have a quarter, 4 modern clad dimes, a holy rock, more carp teeth from the bottoms of the abyss, the things that eat what falls to the depths. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more wheat pennies. Holy moly, incredible. Like I always say, you find 1 wheat penny and you're unskunked. And a silver. We got a 1948 Roosevelt. And that many wheats, I mean, whoa, okay. We have the foreign coin, which is, you know, part of the quest for details, a necessary piece of each hunt, it seems like. So if you guys can help me identify what coin that is, it's obviously Asian, I would assume, but I'm not sure what kind. Here's our ring. You recognize these. These are a pretty common find in the junk ring category. But always good to find a ring. It lets you know that, you know, luck is with you. That also unskunks you. A token. If all the rest of the coins weren't good enough, we found a 5 cent to San Francisco. We are in California. We are near the San Francisco Bay Area, so this is very relevant. And it's for the Mills Novelty Company. So Mills is a name that, you know, is connected with San Francisco, and it's an old-time token. So that is really cool. These two, pretty sure that they are not any sort of money or token, but hanging on to them still, just to look at them careful. Might clean them up a bit more. And this, even though it lost its iron tongue, is a little teeny tiny buckle, probably off a belt or something. Looks like a kid's, and it's actually pewter or some sort of pot metal that is corroding away and flakes away to a tin lead looking mix. So it might actually be pretty vintage also. You can see it's like a 5-petal flower. So silver, 7 Wheaties, a ring, a foreign coin, a bunch of awesome targets. Oh, and then the knife that was laying at the bottom of the slide, which is all cleaned up now, razor sharp. Whoever had it, it cuts right through paper with no problem at all. And you can see its features are, it's got the seatbelt cutter for hacking your way out of seatbelts, and the window breaker. So it's a bit of a, you know, save yourself or first response knife, however you want to look at it. It's got the quick draw tongs on there, as well as, listen to this, it's clean, as the little back trigger on there. So thank you for joining me on another quest for details. We will see you at the next location, the next hunt for treasure. Hopefully it's as good as this one. And quest on.